Okay, injury report. Hit me with it. There's no new injuries. Are you sure? No tears, no strains, no broken bones? Nothing. Well, it's a shame it took until the final game of the season, but good job, everybody. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to episode 9 of the Toronto Blue Jays and the final day of our first season. Our season is finished. We didn't, in the end, get anywhere near the playoffs. 16 games back in the division, and we are 11 games off the wild card. So, yeah, it's not quite gone to plan, but I don't think the playoffs were necessarily ever in contention of something for us to do this season. The good news is that now that our season is done, no new injuries, so that's a bonus, isn't it? Unbelievable. But a little bit to catch you up on since last episode. The first thing to catch you up on is we have a new pitching coach. Here he is here, Tim Belcher. The reason I got this email, he's just here for 1 year. I think his contract's actually up the end of this season, so it's not even a full, a full season's deal. The pitching was getting to the point where it was a joke. This guy had a good influence over a number of pitchers. So we've got him in. I'm thinking we'll probably extend him, and just kind of see where it goes. My plan this offseason, you can see we have a number of not the back room, but like the system coaches contracts that are up. I've offered a couple of them new deals that I think we want to keep. But basically, we'll do a complete restructure of the back of sort of the lower league coaching staffs, and then we'll look to promote players or coaches, should say, up into the major league team if and when they're ready. But he's only on 72 years. Contract is up the end of this year. So hopefully, if we extend him for another year, even if it's just $100,000, I'm hoping that we want to get rid of him and then we find someone better. It's not too much money just to pay him off. The owner, as things stand right now, is still ecstatic. So that's fantastic. That's what you like to see. We did get close, technically, I guess, to 500. But that just kind of is what it is. Now, there's a few contract extensions to catch you up on as well. The first is Tony Cingrani. He's got a 2-year deal. He's been a really solid bullpen option for us this year. ERA of 3.27, WHIP of 1.18, ERA plus of 1.50, WAR of 0. But that just kind of is what it is. We have a quick look at his deal. It's a 2-year deal, $800,000 a year. So that if we want to, we should be able to trade him off with that sort of wage. I don't think it'll be a problem to get rid of him if we need to. But he's 31. That'll take him to 32. To 33. And like I say, he's been solid for us, so that's important. And the other extension is Billy Hamilton. He's not the best with the bat, but he's a really, really good defensive player. He's a really, really good base runner as well. He's okay with the bat, 225 this year. He batted 283. I think he's had a bit of a poor time with us, to be honest, with the bat. But hopefully he'll improve for next season. I look at his contract. Again, it's $2.5 million for 3 years. Again, that takes him to 33. And at $2.5 million, if we want to get rid of him, I'm almost positive he will be tradable for that. So, I'm pretty happy with those 2 extensions. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, a quick catch up on how we've got on since last episode. We've won 12 of 26. Again, we're just below that 500 mark. We left off here, of course, with this Kansas City win. We then went to Oakland, and we lost 3 really close games and one that wasn't really close at all. But to be swept by the A's was a little bit disappointing, I've got to be honest. We went and played the Tigers then. We lost the first one, and then I'm thinking, oh no, I've seen this before, 5 losses in a row. But we rebounded really, really well. We won the second and third games, and this was a historic moment, this third game, because if we just quickly scroll down to the pitching side of things, Liam Hendriks got a save. He didn't blow a save, so that was amazing. Well done to him. And then we went and played the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, of course, these are top of the division at the time, and this just kind of kept us interested in the playoff. We won Game 1 in extra innings. A 9th innings solo home run by Travis Shaw got us level, and then we won it in the 10th. I'm not quite sure who got the winning hit in the 10th. It's probably a single RBI, wasn't it? But you can see there... where are we over here? Sure, with 2 hits, 3 RBIs, had a good game by any standards, but particularly by his standards. Game 2 was another good win, 6-5, and then 4-3. We scraped, as you can see, 3 really tight wins that, as I said, just kept us interested in the postseason. Then we went to Baltimore, and I mean, Game 1 was okay. I'll be honest, if we have a quick look in here, we can see that Maguire, the catcher, with a 2-run home run in the top of the 9th. That's what got us across the line in that one. We lost game 2, and that almost ended our postseason hopes at that point. We really did need to be going on quite the run. And then game 3 we won as well, which was brilliant. Then we played the Yankees, and if that game didn't end our hopes to the playoffs, this series did. We lost the first 2, and we lost them, to be honest, quite badly. We gave up 6 runs in the 8th 2 in the 7th, and that really just sort of stuffed us up there, to be honest. It was Hendricks. Wouldn't you know it, gave up 4 runs without getting an out that hurt us in that one. And then we did win game 3 in 16 innings. But look at this 16th innings, 10 runs. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. And it included a Fisher grand slam. I don't know if you can read that there, but he got a grand slam in that one. And Gurrell Jr. hit a 3-run home run as well. But ridiculous stuff. 10 runs in the 16th innings. I'm assuming they had... I don't know, the catcher pitching or something. We went and played the Phillies then. We won 2 of 2. Game 1 here, it was 2 home runs in the bottom of the 9th. It was Grichuk to draw us level, and it was Maguire to send us home. Amazing, amazing stuff there. Absolute scenes. And then game 2, we managed to win as well. Then we played the Yankees. We won game 1. This was a series. We basically had to win every game from this point. And then this game here, this disappointing game 2, this is the one that ended our hopes of the postseason. Our season officially ended with this defeat. It wasn't the best start from K. 1.2 innings, 7 earned runs. He had been doing really, really well, but his form ran out, unfortunately, on that occasion. So that was us done for the year, and then it was just kind of have a bit of fun, see how we go. We lost game 3. Boston Red Sox, we lost a disappointing series, 2 games to 1. Then we've come up against the Cleveland Indians in this current series. Game 1, we were a little bit outclassed. Game 2, wouldn't you know it, 2 runs in the 8th, 2 runs in the 9th. Altogether now, Liam Hendricks. 1.1 innings, 2 earned runs, a 5th blown save, a 7th loss. Fair to say he's not been a smashing success for us. So if I have a quick look at what that means for the standings, you can see there where... The annoying thing actually about that Boston series too is that it meant they overtook us for the division. So we're going to finish 4th in the division. It just kind of is what it is. The Indians are a very, very good team, and I fully expect them to go and make it 9 wins in a row, if I'm honest. We'll see how we go here. A quick update of season stats, sort of less one game. You can see the pitching side of things here. Nate Pearson has been an absolute revelation, a rookie season to remember. He's got to be Rookie of the Year, surely. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Other high points, the season's almost finished. Yeah, I mean, Yamaguchi's not been too bad. K's been a bit of a discovery for us as well, but it's not been a classic season for pitching. If we look at the batting side of things, I mean, Vlad Jr. is obviously the star, batting over 300 for the year. Other people who have done well, Biggio's impressed me at times this year. Jansen's impressed me. Well, both catchers actually at times have impressed me. You can see we've got a few players in cold streaks coming to the end of the season here. Bo Bichette, with a good day today, might be able to get himself to a batting average of 300, batting 298 right now. He'll probably need to go sort of 4 for 4, 5 for 5, but there's a chance he could do it. But yeah, that's how things have gone this season. Pause if you want to have a little bit longer look, because right now we're going to have a look at the team we're sending out for the final game of the season at Cleveland Indians. And this is it. These matchups, as you would expect, do not look like they're going in our favour, but Bo Bichette's going to lead off at shortstop. Kevin Biggio, he's bat second, plays second. We were playing him at first base, but he's going to play second in this one. Vlad Jr. bats third at third. Derek Fisher cleans up in right field. Jr. bats 5 in left field. Randall Grichuk bats 6 in center. Uriel Munez is a designated hitter down there at 7. Denny Jansen bats 8. He's the catcher. And Travis Shaw, he's in just for his defensive play at first base. He bats number 9 in a frosted streak. It's Pearson for one last time this season. And we're up against Tristan McKenzie. What do we have here? He looks like a decent pitcher, doesn't he? This season, 4.5 ERA, whip of 136, the ERA plus of 107, WAR of -2. Maybe he'll have a bad day. Maybe we can finish on a high here. So welcome to Cleveland, and let's get things underway with Bo Bichette at the plate. I apologize, it's Nate Pearson going again. I fully intended on showing a different pitcher today, but just the way the rotation worked out, he's the guy that has to go today. So next season we'll try and make sure that we do sort of stretch out a little bit more. Not stretch out, but sort of show different pitches. But to be honest, when we showed those at Matt Shoemaker earlier on, there's Bo Bichette. Is he leadoff single? Yes, he is. Gunning for that 300 batting average, and he has a leadoff single, and he is now at 300. So Bo Bichette, go on, son. Can do it. Biggio now batting second. He's batted 251 this season. He's done okay. Full count on him. And he watches strike 3 go past, and we know how much I love that. And it brings up Vlad Jr. now, batting 302 for this season. It'd be a crime if he doesn't bat above 300, really. He's hit that really well to shortstop, and that just might be a double play. And that ends the innings. Disappointment, needless to say. Pearson to the mound. It's Mercado to the plate. He is batting 192 this year. And let's see how he does. Lays down a bunt to Travis Shaw. That should be easy. Biggio's at from second, and that is the first out of the innings. Brings up Jose Ramirez, batting 290 and in a hot streak, coming into the playoffs for them. That would be something they would enjoy, isn't it? That's a ground ball to Biggio. Biggio to Shaw, reverse of the first out, and that's 2 away. Excellent stuff. It brings up Francesco Lindor, a star, batting 341 this season. That is ridiculous numbers. And he swung at a pitch that's got away from Jansen, and a strikeout ends up at first. Love that, don't you? But Pearson does have his first strikeout of the match. Santana, full count on him. And just for a second then I was worried things were going to start to go horribly wrong, but that should be out. It ends the innings. And I should say that Pearson is online to set a record for the Blue Jays for strikeouts per 9 innings. Right now, if I check my notes, I don't have what it is written down, but right now he's top of the single season record. So he could have a rookie season to remember for most strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. We'll check that at the end of the game, obviously. Strikeout there for Fisher. It brings up Junior. 1-0 the count on him. We've really missed him when he's been injured. He's hit that really well as well. I think when we've had Bichette, Biggio, and Junior all back in the lineup, we look a completely different team. Obviously, I mean, they're 3 of our best hitters, so it goes without saying. But injuries have not been our friend this year, and I think that's partly the reason why our season did, I don't know if fall to pieces is a little bit harsh, but we went from top of the division, and we really have fallen away on the back of that 12-game losing streak. But yeah, the injuries to those 3 have really hurt our season. So if we can keep them fit next year, obviously with Vlad Jr., maybe get 1 or 2 pitches in the free agency, we could have a decent team. Now that's been well hit out there. Grishek's coming around. I think he's got it covered. He does, and that's the second out. Just a reminder, next episode will be our end of season awards. If you're new to my channel, there will be end of season awards. Always a bit of fun, so make sure you check that out. And then what we'll do is we'll play through up until spring training of next season. So we'll do free agency, the MLB awards, all that sort of fun stuff. There's a swinging bunt by Munez. Is he able to beat it out? I think he might be. Yes, he does get there. The designated hitter with a designated bunt on that occasion, but that's okay. Munoz at first. Jansen to the plate. Jansen batting 208 this year. 2-2's the count on him. I feel like he's had a better season than 208, but it surprised me a little bit that his batting average was so low. But, maybe we just see him playing sort of on good days. Travis Shaw now. I'm not expecting too much from him. Runner at first. 1 out. 1-0 the count. Travis Shaw has slapped that down the left field line against the shift. And is that going to be good enough to bring Munoz home? It just might open the scoring for us. No, he holds at third. But a really good hit there from Travis Shaw. Stands up at second. Runners at second and third. 1 out. And can Bo Bichette drive in some runs here? Full count on him. Bo Bichette. Oh, he's going to drive in 1. But he does get himself out and dip back below that 300 batting average. 299, that would be a piss off, wouldn't it? All right, Biggio now with 2 out, runner at second. What can he do? 2-0's the count. Biggio, he's hit it well. Is it going to get down? Oh, it's a stunning diving catch out there. That's robbed Biggio of a hit. It's robbed Toronto Blue Jays of a run. Oh, so unlucky. Really good catch. All right, Pearson goes back to work in the bottom of the third now, up against Perez, who is batting 216 so far this season. Looks to lay down a bunt. Vlad's coming in. I don't think he has a play. No, he does throw it, but a leadoff bunt for the Indians. They saw us do that. They're copying. Greg Allen to the plate now, batting 252 this season. 0-1's the count. Hit back up the middle, and have we just angered the beast here? Grishek gets it in, keeps the runner at second, but with no one out, there's 2 on. And Pearson, we could do with a strikeout here, mate. It's the leadoff man, Mercado again, 0-for-1 today. He has got it, that could be a double play. We get 1 at second, can we turn it? No, we can't, but 1 away, runners at the corners now. Biggio's injured on the play. It's not serious, he can stay in the game. Perez goes to third, and now with Ramirez batting at 290 this season, and with 99 RBIs, he's going to be desperate to get that run in, isn't he? 1-0's the count. He's hit it up the middle. Can we get a double play? There's 1. There's 2. Bichette does the work, and we maintain that lead. A double play, and Bichette did it essentially all himself. Excellent stuff. Vlad Jr. to lead us off now. Batting 301 this year. Full count on him. What can Vlad Jr. do? Hits it up the middle, does he? Oh, it's got to the shortstop. Shortstop, can he make the play? No, he can't, and Vlad has a hit. A leadoff single for Vlad, and that is excellent stuff. It's Derek Fisher now. Now, he struck out last time up, batting .262 this season. 2-2's the count, and Fisher strikes out again. Ah, that's a frustration, isn't it? Brings up Junior. What can he do? .279 he's batting this season. 1 for 1 today, of course. 1-2's the count. He's hit that really, really well to left field. Vlad's going to go to second. It should be a double. He's nowhere near quick enough to score on the play, but Gurrell Jr. with a stand-up double. Excellent stuff. Now with 1 out, yet again, we find ourselves with runners at second and third. And can Grishak drive in some runs here for us? Come on, Randall. 2-2's the count. Grishak strikes out as well. Oh, boys. Contact. It brings up Munoz. Now, he got a hit last time up as well. What can he do? 1-2's the count on Munoz, and Munoz watches strike 3 go past, and it ends the innings, and we don't get a run across the plate. Swing at it, Munoz. Come on, man. All right, Lindor comes up to open up the batting, or lead off the batting, I should say. Pearson, first pitch action. Back up the middle. Can we get a play on it? We can. Bo Bichette's there and gets the first out of the bottom of the 4th. Pearson to Santana now. 0-2's the count. Sit him down, Pearson. Come on, mate. There it is. Excellent stuff. The movement on that ball away was quite stunning, wasn't it? Another strikeout for Pearson. 2 away. Hernandez to the plate. 3-0 is the count. And he walks him. 4-ball walk. Not great, Pearson. Come on, man. Get back on it. 1-0 is the count. 2 out. Runner at first. Come on, Nate. That's ground ball to Bichette. Bichette goes to second. Easy out. That ends the innings. And we are 1-0 up and out hitting the Cleveland Indians. Yes, they're probably just in party mode enjoying the final day of the regular season before their World Series bid. But new pitcher on the mound. 3.03 ERA this season. Let's see what Denny Jansen can do with him. 1-0 is the count. Come on, Denny boy. He has popped it up, and that'll be the first out of the top of the 5th. It's going to bring up Travis Shaw, who, of course, slapped one, didn't he, right down here into left field first time up. What can he do this time? 1-2's the count. I suspect strikeout, knowing Travis Shaw, and there it is. 2 away. Brings up Bo Bichette. He is 1 for 2. He needs a hit to get back above that 300 batting average. Come on, Bo. You can do it, mate. Come on. Bo Bichette pops it up, and that's going to take him a little bit further away from that 300 batting average. He's going to need to get well, at least 1 hit. He's probably going to need to get 2, isn't he, to stay above 300. Pearson comes back out to face Laplow, the left fielder. 0-2's the count. Finish him. Finish him. Oh, he's hit it into left field, and we can't make a catch, and that is going to be a leadoff single. Gurrell Jr. out there, of course, in left field. Pearson now to face Roberto Perez. He's 1 for 1 today. First pitch swing. It's got away from Jansen. The runner goes to second, and with no one out, suddenly our lead looks a little bit tenuous here, doesn't it? Come on, Pearson. 1-2. Can we get the strikeout? Yes, we can. Another strikeout for Pearson. 4 now he has through, 4 1/3 innings. Greg Allen steps in. 1-2's the count on him. Can we get another strikeout? No, we can't. It's going to move the runner to third, but it is 2 away. All right, come on, Pearson. Protect the lead, mate. Protect the lead. 1-2's the count yet again. Sit him down. He does sit him down. It's another strikeout for Pearson. That ends the innings. We're still 1-0 up, which is a really good performance so far. Biggio to lead us off. He's 0 for 2 today. Bit of first pitch action. Lays down a bunt. I don't think he's quick enough. Pitcher makes a diving stop. Oh, and throws it away. Biggio goes to second on the error. And with no one out, we have a really, really good chance here to extend our lead. And with Vlad Jr. to the plate, well, you just never know what could happen. He has already 117 RBIs this season. He's hit that really well. Say goodbye to that baseball, because that is out of here. It is a 2-run blast by Vladimir Jr. And it is 3-0 to the Blue Jays. And that's what you love to see. 340 feet by Vlad Jr. And that is a amazing 119 RBIs now this season for Vlad. That's his 32nd home run of the season. It's Derek Fisher to come in with no one out. Bases emptied. 1-2 the count. Can we go back to back? Fisher, no, he grounds into the shift. Shortstop makes the play over the second base. And that is 1 away. Another pitching change to face Junior. 0-2 is the count on him. I don't like where this is headed. Come on, mate. Come on. Watches strike 3 go past. And that is 2 away. Brings up Randall Grishak. He's 0 for 2 today. What can he do? Another first pitch swing. Come on, Randall. Randall hits it really well. That is surely going to leave if it stays fair. It has it left? Has it stayed fair? It has stayed fair. Randall Grieshak with the second home run of the innings. 353 feet. It's 4-0 Toronto. And this is a nice way to end the season if we can keep this up as well, isn't it? Well done, Randall Grieshak. It was right by the foul ball post, wasn't it? It's inches in it. But it's a 2-out home run. Munoz comes in the bat. First pitch swing from him. And Munoz gets a decent piece of it. Is it going to get over center field? No, it's not. And that ends the innings. But 3 runs cross the plate. We're 4-0 up. And Pearson continues to Jose Ramirez, who is 0 for 2 today. Come on, Nate. 1-0's the count. What's he got for us? Pops it up out there to Grieshak coming in. Makes the catch. And that is 1 away. Lindor comes back in. He's 0 for 2 today. Batting .339 this season. That is just a ridiculous batting average. 1 and 2's the count, and another strikeout for Pearson. He has surely done enough now to make sure he's going to end this season with a new Blue Jays record for strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. 1 and 2 is the count on the new batsman. He's popped that up. It's going to be, who's out there in right field? Is it Grieshak? No, it's not Grieshak. Oh, he's dropped it. Who is out there? Fisher, you moron. He's done nothing but strike out, and then he's dropped the sitter. I could have caught that, mate, with my bare hands. Carlos Hernandez with 2 out. Let's end this innings, please, Pearson. A first pitch swing. It's a ground ball. Bichette makes the play. It's an infield single. Runners at the corners with 2 out. Pearson, mate, end this, please. 2 and 2's the count. Oh, and he does end it. He does end it. He ends it in style. A 7th strikeout through 6 innings work for him. That might be the end of Pearson. We'll have to wait and see if he comes back out for the 7th. But it's Jansen to lead us off on the top of the 7th. 2 and 1's the count. He pops it up. It's going to be a simple catch out there at first base. And that is 1 away. Travis Shaw now steps in. He is 1 for 2 so far today. And with 2 strikes on him, I suspect a strikeout. Run, Travis. Run, mate. No. And that is 2 away. Unfortunately, it's Bo Bichette with 2 out. No one on. Batting .298. Come on, mate. He needs a hit to get this 300 batting average. If he strikes out here, it's done. He does strike out. And he's not going to have enough at-bats left in this game unless we really go on a tear to get himself that 300 batting average. And that's a shame. But anyway, we stretch at the 7th, 4-0 up. And Pearson does come back. He's only thrown 67 pitches. We could be on for a complete game shutout here. And that would be a way to end the season, wouldn't it? Come on, Pearson. 1 and 1 on the batter. Ground ball to Vlad. Vlad should make a simple play over to Shaw. He does, and that's 1 away. Perez now comes in. The catcher batting 1 for 2 today. Full count on him. Finish him, Pearson. He walks him. Maybe he's just setting up the double play. Try that again. Greg Allen comes in, batting 1 for 2. 2 and 2's the count on him. He strikes him out. Excellent stuff. That's now the end of... he ends the season on a strikeout. A fantastic performance from Nate Pearson. I think it was 8 strikeouts in the end for the game. And it's going to be Chase Anderson, who's had an average season at best. ERA of 5.40. He comes in to hopefully see out the win here for us. Have we got a big enough lead? That's the big question here, isn't it? Come on, Chase. 2 and 1's the count. That's been sent to the fence. Not the start we were looking for there, Chase. And is that going to bring a run across the plate? The throw's coming in, and it is going to end the shutout for us. It's unfortunately going to... run's going to count against Pearson. 2 out, runner at second. Jose Ramirez to face Anderson. Anderson, he's popped it up. And that should be caught out there by Grieshak, and that will end it for the 7th. Anderson was injured on the play. We'll take him out of the ball game. I mean, well done, moron. You gave up a run and you've gone off. Anyway, let's not worry about it. It's Biggio to the plate. He is 0 for 3 today. Not had a classic game. Full count on him. Can he get himself on base? Come on, Cavan. Come on, mate. He's got it down the left field line, and that is a leadoff single for Biggio. Excellent stuff for Vlad Jr., who of course sent one last time up. What can he do this time? 2 for 3 today. Vlad Jr., he hits strike 3 down towards third base. At least just swung at it, mate. It is a double play. It does clean the bases, but I'd almost rather that than stand there and watch strike 3. Derek Fisher now. He's had an absolutely horrible day at the plate. Full count on him. 2 out. What can he do? He walks. He walks. Runner at first for Vlad. No, it's not Vlad Jr. It's Junior to face the new man, Tim Hill. First pitch action. Junior sends it over shortstop into center field, and that is a 2-out single. And a chance here if Randall Grishak, who did hit a home run, of course, down the right field line last time up, to extend this lead for us. 2-2's the count. Don't strike out, mate. Well, it's almost a strikeout, just as bad. And that'll end the innings for us. Still the 4-1 lead. 10 hits to 5. Bruce Rondon comes in to face Lindor. And let's see what Brucey Boy can do. Full count on the leadoff man. Come on. He walks him. This is not ideal. Carlos Santana to the plate. He is 0 for 3 today. Can we keep the O, please, Bruce? Yes, we can. A strikeout for Rondon. 1 away. Runner at first for Cesar Hernandez. He is 1 for 2 today. 2-2's the count. Another strikeout for Bruce. That's the way you pitch a ball, mate. Excellent stuff. Can we end it now? Orero to the plate. First pitch. Action. It is... Oh, it's going to get over, is it? No. Biggio makes a good play. And that ends the bottom of the 8th. And we are 3 outs away from ending the season by beating the Cleveland Indians. Munez to lead us off. What can he do? Munez, a swinging bunt. Can he get on base for... I think he's going to do it, you know. For the second time this game, he's got a designated bunt. Leadoff single for Munez. Jansen comes in the bat. He's 0 for 3. Not had a great day. First pitch action. Is Munoz going to steal? No. Jansen, though, pops it up into center field. And that'll do it for the first out. Munez goes nowhere. And it brings up Travis Shaw, who was 1 for 3 today, batting 186 for the season. It really is horrible. 1-2's the count. Travis Shaw strikes out. That's 2 away. And it's Bo Bichette. I wonder if he gets a hit if he goes back to 300. Come on, Bo. You can do it, mate. You can do it. 1-0's the count. Bo Bichette. No, he just further compounds his average below 300. That'll do it for the night. And hopefully that'll be the last time we see the Blue Jays bat this season. Or else we're going to have really thrown this away. Liam Hendricks comes in. Oh, no. It's Liam Hendricks. And what is in all likelihood his final game as a Blue Jay because he's unhappy. He's not willing to negotiate a contract. Let's see if he can end on a high. Full count to the leadoff man. At least we got to see Liam Hendricks once on YouTube before he leaves, if that is indeed what happens. That's been hit into left field. A leadoff single. And I fully expect to go on and lose this game. Come on, Hendricks. You're making us look bad. Perez comes in the bat. He's 1 for 2 today. 2-1's the count. That's been hit back up the middle. And I think we're about to see it. It's going to happen. It's going to be another Hendricks blown save. Greg Allen comes in. First pitch swing for him. It's a little swinging bunt. Is it a double play? There's one. No, just the runner at second. But of course, tying run is now at the plate. And that'll do it for Hendricks. Good call by the manager there. We got to see Hendricks and he'll just quietly shuffle out. And if we can get him back as a free agent, then so be it. But if not, we can say it's been a thorough failure. That's signing us 2. And we've beaten the Cleveland Indians on the final day of the season. And there we have it. Well done to Nate Pearson. He does have a new Blue Jays record for most strikeouts per 9 innings pitched, 11.3, beating the great Roger Clemens. And, I mean, he's third all-time, in all-time single-season record, I should say, behind Clemens as well. So he's had a stunning first year as a Major League Baseballer, and it just makes you wonder how many of these pitching records is he going to go on and clinch. He could end up being an absolute Blue Jays legend. I would imagine if he can keep up his form. But this is how the season ends for us. We are 76-86, a 469 record, 15 games off the division winning Tampa Bay Rays. Well, they walked it in the end, didn't they? They had a really good time of things. And we finished 10 games back of the wild card as well. So that is that. So that's it for today, guys. If you have enjoyed that, who doesn't love beating the Indians on the final day of the season? Make sure you hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. If you're looking for some baseball over the weekend, there is my Baseball Journeyman. If you haven't been watching that, go and check it out. It's a different playlist, but a little bit of fun. We're currently in the Dutch Baseball League, having a great time of it. We are as well. We'll be back next time for the end of season awards, and then to play through free agency, arbitration, all the way through to spring training, as we look to build a team to go a little bit better next season and actually seriously challenge for the postseason. I've been Aussie Bill, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.